If secrets had a sound, what would they whisper? It was a question that echoed in Laura's mind as she sat in her car, the engine still purring softly, masking the tremble in her hands. Her breath fogged the windshield as she stared up at the dimly lit windows of the hotel across the street. She had followed him here, her husband of 10 years, after finding a single text message that had changed everything. "Can't wait to see you tonight. Same place?" Laura had always prided herself on being practical, grounded, the kind of woman who didn't jump to conclusions, but the evidence was undeniable, and her heart pounded with a mix of fear and rage as she sat there, gripping the steering wheel, struggling to decide what to do next. She had imagined confronting him so many times before, but this was real, and she wasn't sure she was ready for the truth she was about to uncover. The moments ticked by, each second dragging her deeper into a pit of despair. Finally, she decided. If she wanted answers, she would have to get them herself. Laura pushed open the car door and stepped into the cool night, her heels clicking on the pavement as she walked toward the hotel. The lobby was quiet, the kind of quiet that felt unnatural, as if the walls themselves were holding their breath. She approached the front desk, her heart hammering in her chest. "Excuse me," she said, her voice steadier than she felt. "I'm looking for someone who checked in earlier tonight." The receptionist, a young woman with tired eyes, barely looked up from her computer. "Name?" Laura hesitated, the name of the woman from the text message burning on her tongue. But no, she needed to focus on her husband first. "Daniel Cooper." The receptionist's fingers tapped away at the keyboard, and Laura held her breath, praying she wouldn't find anything. But then the woman nodded. "Room 312. Just took the elevator up." Laura's stomach dropped. There was no turning back now. She walked to the elevator, her legs feeling like they might give out at any moment. The ride up was torturous, the ding of each passing floor echoing in her ears like a death knell. When she finally reached the third floor, Laura stepped out, her breath catching in her throat. The hallway was eerily quiet, the kind of silence that made the hairs on the back of her neck stand up. She counted the doors until she reached room 312. For a moment, she stood there, paralyzed with fear, her hand hovering over the doorknob. Then, with a deep breath, she turned it. The door swung open slowly, revealing a dimly lit room. The first thing she noticed was the smell, cheap perfume and sweat. Her heart raced as she stepped inside, her eyes scanning the room until they landed on the bed. And there he was, Daniel, lying on the bed with a woman half draped over him, their limbs tangled together in a way that left no doubt about what had happened. For a moment, Laura couldn't breathe. The world seemed to tilt on its axis, her vision narrowing to a pinpoint of pure, undiluted rage. She had imagined this moment, pictured it 1,000 times in her head, but nothing could have prepared her for the reality of it. "Daniel," she whispered, her voice trembling with a mix of shock and fury. The sound of her voice seemed to pierce through the fog in the room, and Daniel's eyes shot open. He scrambled out of bed, pulling the sheets around him, his face a mask of guilt and fear. "Laura, don't." Her voice was cold, cutting through his feeble attempt at an explanation. "Don't you dare!" The woman beside him sat up, confusion turning to panic as she realized who Laura was. She grabbed her clothes, stammering apologies, but Laura didn't care. Her eyes were locked on Daniel, the man she had loved, the man she had trusted. "Why?" she demanded, her voice breaking. "Why did you do this to me?" Daniel couldn't answer, the guilt and shame written all over his face. The woman fled the room, leaving the two of them standing there, the weight of his betrayal pressing down on them like a suffocating blanket. Laura shook her head, tears blurring her vision. "I can't do this anymore, Daniel. I can't keep pretending everything is okay." "Laura, please," he begged, stepping toward her. "It was a mistake. I love you. We can fix this." But she shook her head, stepping back. "No, Daniel, you made your choice." With those final words, Laura turned and walked out of the room, the sound of Daniel's desperate pleas fading behind her. As she stepped back into the cold night, A strange sense of calm washed over her. She had feared this moment, dreaded it, but now that it was over, she felt a surprising sense of relief. The truth was out, and with it, the burden of doubt had been lifted. She knew what she had to do. It wouldn't be easy, but she would survive. Laura had always been stronger than she realized, and now she would find a way to rebuild her life, piece by piece, without the man who had betrayed her. In the end, it wasn't the lie that destroyed her, but the truth she uncovered. And as Laura drove away from the hotel, she felt a new resolve burning inside her. The future was uncertain, but for the first time in a long time, she felt like she could face it head-on. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Whisper of Deception. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more tales of intrigue, suspense, and unexpected twists. Until next time, keep your secrets close and your truth even closer.